Good Thursday evening, June 13th, and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. A protective mother deer injured a dog and forced the temporary shutdown of part of Leavenworth's riverside trail system yesterday. A federal wayman must serve 90 days in Chelan County Jail for stealing a trailer full of appliances from a Wenatchee heating and cooling company. Windy and cooler weather tomorrow and into this weekend. Your Father's Day weather forecast is coming up. The Pioneer Fire, which commenced burning over the weekend on the remote north shore of Lake Chelan, is now more than 1,400 acres in size and could keep burning for some time. No communities are threatened, but popular wilderness trails between Chelan and Stehekin remain off limits. Officers with the Northwest Incident Management Team that overseen containment efforts say the fire grew by 500 acres on Tuesday alone, thanks to a cold front that moved in. The Pioneer Fire is burning in rugged terrain with a lot of dry fuel. Firefighters say it could persist for an extended duration. A protective mother deer injured a dog and forced the temporary shutdown of part of Leavenworth's riverside trail system. Washington Fish and Wildlife officials say the doe attacked 3 dogs that were being walked on leashes on Blackbird Island, probably because it was protecting a newborn fawn. One dog required surgery after the incident, and the city of Leavenworth shut down access to Blackbird Island until mid-morning today after the doe and fawn moved out of the area. Wildlife agents say protective behavior like this is common in spring fawning season. People walking in deer habitat are encouraged to keep their dogs leashed and not to approach either young or adult deer when they're encountered. Chelan County PUD will begin making substantial improvements to the Apple Capitol Loop Trail and Walla Walla Point Park this month. Improvements along the Loop Trail include a new splash pad near the end of 5th Street with a Columbia River steamboat theme, a new Apple-themed playground, and relocation of some public art pieces. Improvements to Walla Walla Point Park include a new full-court basketball area with a drinking fountain and a new ADA-accessible trail to the south parking lot. All park improvements will be completed in phases, but everything is scheduled to be finished before Memorial Day of 2025. An inmate convicted in a brutal 1994 murder of a Wenatchee man has failed again to have his life sentence lifted. Michael Randall Lauderdale assaulted and killed 21-year-old Jeremy Wood in No. 2 Canyon. The Washington Supreme Court ruled in 2021 that his sentence of life without parole should be reviewed by Chelan County Superior Court because Lauderdale was only 19 at the time of the murder. Chelan County Judge Travis Brandt found the sentence was appropriate, and today the Washington Court of Appeals turned down Lauderdale's effort to overturn that ruling. Lauderdale remains incarcerated at Airway Heights Correctional Center in Spokane. When we come back, Wenatchee Valley College will partner with the Colville Confederated Tribes on a project that develops a climate-ready workforce, and the Chelan County PUD will hold a community drop-in session in Leavenworth next week to discuss fire safety outage management. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
At Local Myth Pizza, we believe in real food, freshly prepared with only premium ingredients. Our cheeses are imported from Italy. Our sauces, dressings, and even our sausages are made in-house fresh daily. Featuring Northwest craft beers and 30 Chelan Valley wines and ciders. Family fun and amazing food. Eat local, drink local, and be local at Local Myth Pizza.
Come see why Sunset Magazine says you can't beat Local Myth Pizza.
Let your voice be heard. I'm former Chelan County Sheriff Brian Burnett, and I'd like to be your District 12 State Representative in Olympia. With my extensive experience in law enforcement, I'm eager to serve you to ensure your community and neighborhood public safety. I intend to safeguard and improve your quality of life. I support your private property rights, lowering your tax burden, helping small business to thrive, fiscal responsibility, and your public safety.
Paid for by the committee to elect Brian Burnett for State Representative.
Welcome to the Columbia Basin Dispute Resolution Center. We are a local nonprofit serving Grant and Adams counties, helping businesses and people resolve difficult issues so they can move toward a better future. We offer help with workplace disputes, residential issues, family matters, and can train your staff in conflict prevention and resolution skills. Call us at 509-237-8401 to learn more.
Coming home should never be a chore. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee customize all your cleaning needs. Weekly, bi-weekly, special occasion. Do you have a vacation home that needs cleaning? We clean them too. Locally owned and operated, let Merry Maids do the cleaning while you focus on your family and friends. Merry Maids has special offers to fit your budget. Request your free cleaning estimate today. 509-663-1710.
A federal wayman must serve 90 days in Chelan County Jail for stealing a trailer full of appliances from a Wenatchee Heating and Cooling Company. 46-year-old Fadir Vashuk was sentenced Monday after a jury convicted him of first-degree theft back in May. Vashuk was arrested in 2022 for the theft, in which he unhooked a trailer loaded with $30,000 worth of equipment and drove it back to his home city. His lawyers had sought to have Vashuk serve his sentence on work release, but Judge Kristen Ferreira ordered him to jail instead. Vashuk plans an appeal. He still faces charges for similar large vehicle and equipment thefts in Benton and Kittitas counties. Wenatchee Valley College will partner with the Colville Confederated Tribes on a project that develops a climate-ready workforce. The Washington State Board for Community and Technical Colleges received a nearly $9.3 million grant for the four-year project that aims to create a workforce capable of addressing climate change challenges. Wenatchee Valley College is one of 6 Washington State colleges included in the project, which focuses on the training and job placement of underserved and economically disadvantaged communities, people of color, and indigenous people. The colleges and their tribal nation partners will work to cultivate a new generation of tribal leaders and co-stewards proficient in natural resources management and climate resilience. The partners will then work to create best practices and new curriculums for other colleges in the state to strengthen workforce partnerships with Washington State tribes. The Chelan County PUD will hold a community drop-in session in Leavenworth next week to discuss fire safety outage management. That's a strategy in which the PUD temporarily shuts off power in a fire-prone area to prevent electrical equipment from catching on fire. The strategy is divided into 4 phases: prepare, warning, outage, and restore. The PUD prepares for the situation, warns customers that will be affected, performs the outage, and then restores power when it's safe. Though the PUD refers to this strategy as a last resort, local residents are invited to the community meeting to learn more on June 18th at 4:30 p.m. in the Leavenworth PUD Auditorium. Coming up next, we will introduce you to Ika the cat in tonight's feature story from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Cooler and windier weather conditions on tap for Friday and right into this weekend. I'll have all the details coming up in your full local weather forecast. That and much more still to come tonight. Please stay with us.
Caught in a conflict? Family? Workplace? Neighbor? Business? Housing disputes? Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center provides mediation services, a cost-effective and efficient way to provide a written resolution to disputes and issues. Plus, we offer mediation training and community education on conflict resolution and communication skills. Contact us to learn more.
Now there are even more reasons to meet at the Pybus Market. Outdoor dining and tastings, the fabulous farmers market, Saturday artisans on the concourse, and your favorites all week long. No matter the reason, it's always time to meet at the Pybus Market. Pybus Market, where community meets.
Family roles change with time. You may find yourself being an unpaid caregiver to a loved one. Caregiving can be rewarding, but also stressful. Taking care of yourself is vital. Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington has low or no cost services for unpaid caregivers, such as in-home support, care supplies, and counseling. Connect in your local area by calling Aging and Adult Care at 800-572-4459 and mention you're interested in caregiver support.
Check out ClubCrowCashmere.com for upcoming events and tickets.
It's time now for our weekly Pause for Pets feature from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Tonight's featured pet is Ika, a fully grown cat who still has tons of kitten energy.
Pause for Pets is presented by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Merry Maids, Doghouse Brewery, Leavenworth, and Club Crow Bar and Grill.
Hi, I'm Corley with Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, Animal Care Manager here. And this little girl is Ika. Ika, we think, is just over a year, and she came to us as an owner surrender. So we do have a little bit of information on her. The owner said that they got Ika when she waltzed into their house one day and decided to stay. And I can see why, because she's just the sweetest kitty ever, and she's so playful and cuddly, and she will purr on command. She's purring right now. You probably can't hear it. But she's just the most adorable little girl, and she's actually really small too. She's, full grown, but she's only about 7 pounds. Yes, you're like a big kitten. And yeah, she acts like a kitten. She's really playful. She loves toys so much, and that's just always so fun. Since she came to us, we have spayed her, and she has all of her vaccines. Yes, you do. And she's microchipped, so if she does happen to wander into somebody else's house, they will be able to locate you and return her right away. We know that she lived with people of all ages and, of course, did great. We don't know about dogs because they didn't have one, but I don't know. Sometimes when a cat is young enough, they get acclimated to a dog, depending on the dog. I do think she'd get along well with other cats because she just doesn't seem to have a mean bone in her body. She's just so sweet and friendly to everybody she's met. There is a reason she's Pet of the Week, because she's just awesome in every way. This week also, we are having our superhero special week. So if you are looking to add a member of your family, right now we have dogs. If they've been here more than 20 days, they are 80% off. So we really want to find them homes. And we have so many kittens. We are bursting at the seams with kittens right now. Kitten season is upon us. We have a special buy one, get one, half off. And we have so many litters of kittens that's really easy to do, to get 2 at once. Yeah, so that is running through the end of this week. So come on by and get to know them. We are open Thursday through Tuesday from 12:30 to 6:30. And Wednesdays as well, if you'd like to make an appointment to come in.
Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org. Pause for Pets is presented by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Merry Maids, Doghouse Brewery, Leavenworth, and Club Crow Bar and Grill.
We have received good news that Ika has already been adopted, but remember, the Humane Society's Superhero Special on both dogs and cats is still running through the end of the week. There are many animals still looking for their forever home, so stop on by. Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope your Thursday was a good one. Boy, here we are heading into Father's Day weekend. Nice and mild today, but we did see a lot of high and even mid-level clouds move our way today, even up north as we take a look outside our weather window at the Billy Goat Sky-Fi Tower camera. The city of Pateros here, Brewster in the middle of your screen, and the conditions up that way a lot like we experienced today. Nice and warm, light winds, and that cloud cover out there. But things will be changing as another cold front moves our way, and that'll happen tomorrow. We're going to see winds 10 to 20 miles an hour. That'll be a steady wind tomorrow with gusts between 20 and 35 miles an hour, and with very dry conditions, low humidity. Yeah, any fire start could really take off in central and eastern Washington. Saturday, even a little bit windier, but we are going to be cooler. But that fire danger will still be in place as we get into the upcoming weekend. Nice day out there today. Unofficially 83 degrees. 77 is where we should be for this time of year. It was a hot one back in 2019. 95 degrees our record. 50 degrees this morning. 4 degrees below where we should be at 54 for this time of year. And our record cold 43 set in 1991. Sunrise this morning 5:04, and the sun will set tonight at 8:59. All right, let's get you into those Friday temperatures. We will cool down almost 10 degrees in a lot of locations. 77 for Moses Lake and Ephrata, 76 in Quincy, 73 for Wenatchee. That goes for Entiat as well. And then a little bit warmer from Chelan up into Omak. Omak should see about 76. And the cool spot tomorrow, Lake Wenatchee with a high of 68. Unfortunately, we're all going to see that wind tomorrow. Tonight, mostly clear, still a little bit breezy. It seems like the wind comes up almost every evening. It will be mild overnight tonight. Pretty much a normal low with temperatures in the mid-50s overnight. For your Friday, partly cloudy. Here's that low pressure system and extended cold front behind it, and that'll kick up the winds and bring us a few more clouds. Cool us off a little too. Low to mid-70s for highs on Friday. Getting you into the Father's Day weekend then on Saturday. This will be our windiest day. We're going to see a lot of it on Saturday, and with that wind and that northwesterly flow, it's going to cool us off. High temperatures on Sunday only in the mid-60s, and that'll be about 10 degrees below where we should be. And then for your Father's Day, unfortunately, dads, it's not going to be that great. Mostly cloudy skies, a 20% chance for rain. That'll be in the afternoon, and there you have it, especially into western Washington. And we are going to cool down into the mid-60s. It's going to be a cool weekend, Saturday into Sunday. Monday, mostly cloudy. We're going to stay with about a 20% chance of rain on Monday, maybe even a thunderstorm around, especially in eastern Washington, but we'll see a slow warm up. High temperatures near 70 on Monday, and the same will be the situation as we get into Tuesday. Partly cloudy skies, and you can see just a smattering of showers around the state. Could see some thunderstorms again on Tuesday, and we're going to continue that warm up for Tuesday. High temperatures in the mid-70s, and then by midweek Wednesday, it's going to get downright nice. Mostly sunny and dry. High pressure up and over the Pacific Northwest. We're talking high temperatures on Wednesday in the upper 70s, and beyond Wednesday into the weekend, it looks like we're going to jump into the middle 80s. So going to cool down. It will be short term. All right, your 7-day forecast, 53 overnight. A couple of windy days Friday and Saturday. A cool down too, only 66 degrees the high on Saturday. For your Father's Day, mostly cloudy, a slight chance for rain in 66. We'll still stay with about a 20% chance for rain going into Monday and Tuesday, but notice the slow warm up. 74 for Tuesday, and by Wednesday, mostly sunny and dry with a high temperature then of 78. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Dan Kuntz and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Building your business is easy and affordable with television and digital marketing options from NCWLIFE, your local TV station. Get your business seen and heard on 18 top networks, including NCWLIFE. Have you seen a local ad pop up on your phone? We do that too. Target your market with NCWLIFE's managed account programs that save you time, money, and give you great results. Advertising with the NCWLIFE channel is the best value around.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Mitch Haniger capped a 9-pitch at-bat with a big base hit. In fact, it won the game. He scored Luke Raley with the winning run. The Mariners beat the White Sox last night 2-1. It took 10 innings. Seattle wins its 16th one-run game. That's the best in the major leagues. And they're now 10-1 in their last 11.
Yes, no cone, held on, 1 out.
That is perfectly timed, and it looked like it was starting to slice away from him. Right. Solid line drive. Yeah, it is slicing away from him a little bit.
Good extension.
Perfectly timed leap. Able to hang on to it right in the end of his glove.
Diving is Nicky Lopez, and he makes the play to steal a hit from J.P. Crawford. Yeah, Nicky, we love to see that smile.
What a play that was. An absolute line shot by Crawford to Nicky Lopez's right. He takes one step in a dive and snags his ball.
This one is hit hard to right, coming on and making a sliding catch is Zach DeLoach. He takes all the turf with him, but he gets it done.
You place your divot. There it is. U.S. Open starting tomorrow. It's good practice if you're a golfer.
High fly ball. Right field, got a chance. Giddy up, gone. 1-0 Mariners. Luke Raley with the big bomb. Raley with his 7th home run. 18th RBI. Finally a run on the board, and the Mariners have it.
He was definitely ready for that changeup, no question about it.
Scott Surface yesterday said, I love the way he plays.
Robert Jr., the first pitch he sees, takes it deep,
Wow.
and it's gone! Off the bench, a pinch hit home run, and we are tied at 1 in the 9th. Let's get it.
Wow.
It was his planned day off, but down by 1. Pedro needing some power. He calls Luis Robert Jr. to the plate.
Luis does not wait around. First pitch hunting.
For Mitch, his last one was August of 22. The 2-2. Bleeder, that's going to work. Here comes Luke. He is motoring. He's going to score, and the Mariners have won this game. Mitch Haniger, another clutch opportunity for the ball club, and he comes through.
A terrific game. He had to battle being down 0-2 right away, but he hung in there. Ends up getting a game winner. Walk-off. Nice.
The Mariners win this series and can go for a sweep tomorrow. Mitch Haniger off the bench, elongated at bat. He comes through.
The Mariners had the right guy at second base with plenty of speed to score on that base hit.
That's the truth. Yeah. I didn't mention he was going to get the high speed.
Of course, Mitch Haniger was a longtime Mariner. Then he played with San Francisco just 1 year last year. Now he's back in Seattle, and manager Scott Service pretty happy about that.
You know, we've seen Mitch Haniger have a lot of really good at-bats late in games throughout his career here. He's that type of player. He's going to go down doing everything he can. I think the big thing there is just the will to get the ball in play. You know, I've got to get the ball in play. I've got to give our team a chance, and that's a credit to him to finding out a way to do that. Again, the ball wasn't smoked by any means, but you got it in play, and when you get it in play, you got a chance. You know, joking with him a little bit, which I often do with Bryce in between starts, and he let me know. He said his last bullpen, he found a little vert, which is a little vertical in Bryce terms. I knew he was going to have a good fastball tonight. It's something he was focused on. You know, his four-seamer has been such a dominant pitch for him, and wasn't quite been there the last couple times. That's something he wanted to get back and staying behind the ball and letting the ball ride. We had a lot of swings and misses with the four-seam fastball tonight, which is great to see. Yeah, internally he's a very fiery guy, and when he gets those final outs in those big moments, he lets it out a little bit, which is great. I love the players showing the emotion like that. He really cares. He wants to contribute and do his part, and he's done it many times for us, and he'll continue to get plenty of opportunities. So I'm excited with the way we're playing. We get 10 games over 500. It's not easy to do that, but our pitching has allowed us to get here, and we need to continue to lean on it, keep these guys healthy. Tomorrow will be another big game. This team is starting to, gain a ton of momentum in those moments. These games, the last 3 games, plus the games in Kansas City, they've all led that way. And once you start getting that feeling, okay, we're tied in the 9th, 10th, we're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to win. And it goes a long way when you got that mindset. And everybody in the ballpark, I think, feels the same way as our guys in the dugout.
Mariners have a chance to sweep the series tonight. 6:40 is the first pitch, and they're going with Louis Castillo. Highlights tomorrow on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. From our friends at Les Schwab, the scoreboard from yesterday, the Mariners continue their 6.5 game lead over the Rangers because the Rangers beat the Dodgers 3-2. Astros, though, lose to the Giants. We like that, 5-3. Padres just nipped the Athletics yesterday. The Angels all over the Diamondbacks. The Wenatchee Apple Sox had timely hitting and good pitching. 4 pitchers held the Bellingham Bells to exactly no runs. A nice victory, 2-0, workmanlike. At Paul Thomas Senior Stadium, Garrett Ahern struck out 6 over 4 scoreless innings. He made his first start of the summer. Andrew Mason looks good. Stephen Hammergren pitched well. Tristan LaMaison stranded a man and struck out the rest in the 6th inning. Good pitching always wins in the West Coast League. Wenatchee looks to earn their 4th straight series victory. They'll take on Bellingham tonight at 6:35. Your scoreboard from the West Coast League, and you'll probably notice we have Edmonton and Kelowna listed there twice because, well, we love Edmonton and we want them to win the Stanley Cup. Your other winners, Victoria, Cowlitz, Yakima Valley Bend, Port Angeles, and Corvallis has won 9 of their first 10 games, which is probably why they've won the last 4 West Coast League championships. And those, my friends, are just some of the games that people are playing.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more news from around North Central Washington, you can find us at ncwlife.com, on our social media channels, or on our mobile app for iPhone and Android. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. Email us at news@ncwlife.com or call 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great night.